Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Gray here. So, it's Season 13 of Apex Legends, and there's about 21 Legends in the game. Now, okay, we all have our different opinions on which ones are the best, which ones are the worst. There's the pick rates and everything that you can take into account, but that changes by season. So, I want to take a look, and at this current moment in time, what my favorite picks are and who I would rank and where. I think we can all agree that Ramparts are annoying. But other than that, we'll probably end up disagreeing because I'm going to be mostly judging based off of my playstyle, what I think of the characters, who I like to play, who I don't like to play, who I like to fight, who I don't like to fight, things like that. If you guys do disagree or you agree with me, let me know in the comments down below and how you would rank them. I'll also leave in the description the same tier list that I use to, if you guys want to try this yourself at home. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, first up on the list is going to be Bloodhound. Now, Bloodhound has a 9.2% pick rate, and also, I will be sure to link down below the website I'm using for the Season 13 pick rates. They change variably throughout the seasons, so if you guys do want to see the one that I am using to get this information, it'll be linked down below. It's the one I used for all the seasons, so hopefully it's right. If it's not, bear with me, but I think it's right. So, yeah, the first one's going to be Bloodhound, and I main Bloodhound, so obviously S tier for sure. I will say Bloodhound is one of the original trackers in the game, original members of the Legends, so very good character overall, and I think Bloodhound has kept up his kind of appeal and his use in the pro leagues as well, so he's a very useful character and has gone the distance, really. The next character is Ashe at a pick rate of 3.9% in Season 13, so Ashe, I'd probably put it a B tier, and that's mostly for her abilities. I think in at least my playstyle, she's more useful than Wraith, honestly. The ability to phase tear as opposed to having to walk the distance to make the portal is useful on getting around the map, getting out of situations, getting into fights and third partying. Definitely useful. The next one is Caustic. Caustic has a 2.8% pick rate, and honestly, I love me some Caustic. Every time I join, I have to make at least one thick joke, honestly. But I love Caustic. The only thing is, now that all of his gas traps are shootable, I don't know how great he is. I'd probably put him in the C tier. He's just too slow. My playstyle, I can't. He's just too slow. I will say his gas traps kind of help with zoning, and if you get somebody like a Bangalore or a Bloodhound on your team, very good, and I much appreciate it. But for the most part, yeah, I don't really like Caustic all that much. And plus, he's so annoying to fight. His gas just, it's annoying. Anyway, next up on the list, we have Crypto. Crypto has a 1.6% pick rate, one of the lowest, actually, no, is he? Crypto is also one of the lowest picked Legends so far this season, but I do love playing him. I think he is a great value version of Bloodhound, honestly. So I'm going to probably throw him in C tier as well with Caustic. And then the next one is Fuse. Fuse is a 3.4% pick rate, and honestly, I have a whole new video coming out on Fuse. But yeah, I don't really like Fuse. I will say I love his accent. I love his voice lines and quips and things like that. I think he is kind of funny, honestly. But just with his abilities, I don't know. His knuckle cluster, as much fun as it is to say me knuckle cluster, is yeah, no. I'm gonna put him in a D tier. I just don't like him that much. And then next up, we got the Gibraltar, the Gibby himself. Gibby is at a 3% pick rate this season, and I would honestly put Gibby at an A tier, if not an S tier. I might go back and change that because, again, ALGS, one of the most popular characters to use, very good for zoning. His ultimate, his bubble, and his res rate is amazing. So definitely love Gibby. I always seem to win. I hate playing as him, but I always seem to win whenever I pick a Gibby. So I don't know what that says, but the next up is Horizon. I absolutely love Horizon. Horizon has a 6.8% pick rate this season, and I will say I think a lot of that pick rate has to do with her no slowing down whenever she falls, the lack of gravity. So on maps like Stormpoint with the jump cannons, incredible, because you can just jump and slide across half the map in like 10 seconds. So I'm gonna put her at B tier just because I absolutely love that ability, and I also just think her gravitational lift is very good. The next up, we got Lifeline, original OG character. Gonna go ahead and throw that probably in B tier. I'll leave that there. Just gotta love Lifeline in the B tier. Res, perfect. But you always seem to see Lifelines that like don't know how to res. But when I play her, I do her best, and some of my teammates are Lifeline mains, so I definitely appreciate it. Next one is Loba. This is instantly S. I'm just kidding. She has a 3.4% pick rate, and I like Loba. I don't know why I like Loba. Okay, we all know why I like Loba, but her abilities, I think, are subpar. And also, I don't know. The Respawn broke her. I'll give her that this season. Respawn kind of broke her with her lack of being able to teleport. So I'm going to put her in C tier for now. I might move her down because early on it's very great. Her abilities are amazing. The ability to get loot like that is amazing. But yeah, no, I don't like her that much. Next up is Mad Maggie. I don't have too much experience playing with this character. I will be honest there. I've played her for maybe 10-20 rounds so far. Not that much. I don't really like her playstyle. And as much as I do run a shotgun, I just don't like her abilities personally. Fighting her is okay. I don't really like her as a teammate. Her pick rate is 1.6%. She's going to go in E tier just because I don't really like her. Next up is Mirage, and this is probably the most controversial part of the video because there are people that love Mirage and there are people that think he's the most redundant, useless, awful character in the game. So I'm going to have to say I love Mirage as a teammate. I play with a lot of Mirages. Whenever I'm trying to like mix things up in pubs, he's pretty fun to run. Also, I play with a lot of people that get downed a lot because I suck and they suck. So the ability to go invisible, create distractions, things like that, it makes pulling off those reses a lot easier. Also, I forgot to mention he has a 2.9% pick rate, and we're gonna go ahead and throw him. I'm gonna do B tier. I might move him up, but for now he's staying at B tier. Next up we got Octane. Octane has a 10.6% pick rate. I love me some Octane. I will say everyone that seems to go Octane is like a 12-year-old with a squeaky voice and somebody who just wants to run fast, and I think it's hilarious. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw Octane instantly in B tier. Actually, I'm gonna move it down to C tier. Just as high as his pick rate is and as great as he is to move around and his self-healing ability, he doesn't contribute that much to the team. He's usually the first to go in, and he's also usually the first to die. I love playing Octane. I play him a lot, but it's just he's not that great in terms of character. He was the first addition to Apex though, and I'll give him that. Next up is Pathfinder. I will say before his nerf, absolutely loved Pathfinder a few seasons ago. But now after his nerf, I'll run him from time to time just because I have really good skin and I love looking at it if I'm just screwing around in pubs. But for the most part, he's an alright character, I'll give him that. But I mean, the zip and everything, the beacons and everything, he doesn't really have a real passive, so it's kind of stupid. But I'm going to go ahead and throw him in B tier, and then we'll adjust here in a second. He does also have an 8.2% pick rate. I forgot to mention that. Rampart has a 2.8% pick rate. Now, I have a lot of clips that are annoying of me fighting Rampart. To run her is kind of stupid. I don't like her at all. She's annoying. Remove her from the... Anyway. She's instantly F tier. Yeah, anyway. Bangalore is up next. Bangalore has a 4.7% pick rate. And, okay. I love Bangalore. I love running Bangalore. Great teammate, especially since I mostly main Bloodhound. I think she's definitely an S tier. I love Bangalore. Some of the best players in the world run her. She's in the ALGS and very good character. Zoning, the smokes is offensive and defensive, so you can use it accordingly. And also, she moves so fast, and I love it. Next up is Revenant, the undead dude himself. Loba's murderous villain. Anyway, so Revenant has a 2.2% pick rate, and honestly, I don't see many Revenants. I fight them every now and then, but I don't see him that often. When he's on my team, I do appreciate his totem, but every Revenant I seem to play with is stupid. They seem to put it in the most obvious point and die instantly. I will say, total transparency, this is the only character I don't have unlocked. I've never played Revenant, and I never want to. He sucks. We're gonna put him in F tier just because he's stupid. Next up is Lil Nas X himself, Seer. Seer is a 2.2% pick rate character, and honestly, he was cool when he came out. I would love to see collaboration between him and Lil Nas X, honestly. But I mean, if we can get the famous people to back Fortnite, can we get somebody other than Post Malone in ours? I mean, I love Post, don't get me wrong, but we'll go ahead and throw Seer just in D tier next to Fuse. He's alright, and if you can play him, he's alright. Better than Maggie and Revenant and Rampart, but I just don't like him that much. Next up is Valkyrie at a 9.6% pick rate. Now, I love Valkyrie. I think she's one of the best. I don't really need to explain her abilities. I'm popping her in A tier really quick. And then, yeah, we can move on to Watson. Watson has a 2.1% pick rate. And honestly, I hate Watsons. Everyone that seems to play him is like a 30-year-old cat lady. So I'm going to just throw her in E tier. which kind of sucks. Now, Wraith out here with an 11.1% pick rate. Very, very popular character, used by a lot. One of the originals. Great character, great abilities, useful. As much as I talked about Ashe, I think I'm going to go ahead and pop her in A tier, just because her hitbox is so small and everything like that. I definitely can appreciate Wraith. And then our last and final character is going to be Newcastle. I'm going to throw him in C tier just because I haven't played too much of him. I don't love him that much. And I don't know, him being the new addition to the game, I can't really see it all that much. Newcastle also has a 3.8% pick rate. And just looking at our list now that it's kind of near the end here, I want to see if I can make just a few more adjustments. I think I'm going to move Mirage up a level. I like Mirage here at A tier because Mirage honestly is one of my favorite characters to team up with, especially as Bloodhound. Throwing all those extra decoys out and then scanning in the information, you're attacking a confused enemy and you have more information, and it's just very good. I'm gonna move Gibby to S tier just because he's one of the mains, one of the best, and I think that S tier loadout never fails. Having a Gibby, a Bang, and a Blood all seem to work very well. Crypto down to D tier. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my lineup of all the characters. All right, I think that's gonna be it for the tier list today. If you guys do the tier list, leave it down below what you guys ranked who. Would love to see that. Also, hop in the Discord, throw a screenshot in of what you think. There'll be a message up there today if you guys want to see it. I'm also posting a video a day this month, so if you guys want to keep up with that, be sure to subscribe and leave a like and everything down below. Also, don't forget that I'll also be streaming as much as I can this month, hopefully. Probably end up every day, but I might miss a few days here and there. But for the most part, I'll be streaming very consistently this month over on Twitch, so if you guys want to keep up with that, go follow that. And that's it. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Adios. And I love running him myself whenever I'm trying to make in the ALGS games. ALGS games. Apex Legends Global Series games. Yeah, that's right. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Gray here. So there's about 13... Nope.